Section 338, the tax trick that can save you big money. Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about something that might sound super complicated, but is actually really important if you're thinking about buying or selling a business. It's called Section 338, and it's all about taxes. Don't worry, I'll break it down in a way that anyone can understand. So, imagine you want to buy a business. You have two options. Buy the stock. This is like buying shares of a company on the stock market. You become an owner, but you don't actually own the individual assets of the business. Or, buy the assets. This means buying the actual stuff the company owns, the equipment, buildings, inventory, even things like patents and trademarks. Now, here's where taxes come in. Normally, when you buy stock, the tax basis of the assets stays the same. That means you can't depreciate the assets as if you bought them new. Section 338 changes all that. It lets the buyer treat a stock purchase as if they bought the assets directly, giving them what's called a step-up in basis. This means they can depreciate those assets at a higher value, saving them a bunch of money on taxes in the long run. It's like this. Let's say you buy a used car. You'd expect to pay less for it than a brand new one, right? But if you could somehow get the tax benefits of buying a brand new car, even though you bought a used one, that would be a sweet deal. That's kind of what Section 338 does for businesses. There are two main types of Section 338 elections. Section 338G, the buyer makes this election alone. Section 338H, 10, this one is made jointly by the buyer and seller. It's often better for the seller because they get some tax breaks too. Now, there are some rules and conditions. For example, the buyer needs to purchase at least 80% of the company's stock for it to qualify. And you have to file a special form with the IRS. It's definitely a good idea to talk to a tax advisor if you're thinking about using Section 338. So, that's Section 338 in a nutshell. It's a powerful tool that can make a big difference when buying or selling a business.